Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Greyhound and Mr. Skip Hembrook. Welcome
Hi,
to the channel.
everyone.
If anybody can give us an audio check, make sure you can actually hear us out there. All right, turn down my speakers, it'll blow me out of here. Let's just see. Greyhound? Yeah. Audio will be working. I can hear myself yakking. How everybody doing?
I'm doing great.
If there's even anybody in there today, I don't know. Hey, Wild Billiam's in the house. Good morning, sir. Newhouse Lock and Key is here. Zoe. Beautiful. Nice to see everybody. So, I got us a special guest today. Mr. Skip Hembrook decided to hop in and join up today. So, I'm going to turn it over to you for a quick sec, man. Introduce yourself to the crew.
Well, I'm Skip Hembrook, as Greyhound says, and I'm just trying this out and see if I can do this.
Did I lose your audio, sir?
Uh, did you?
Oh, no, there he is. Good God. Never mind. It was me being stupid.
Oh, okay.
All right, go for broke.
Okay. I don't know what we're doing today. I just tried to do this to see if I could get it online. I glued my mouth shut this morning, so I can't talk worth a darn. Yeah.
That sounds like something my wife would do to me just to get me to shut up.
Hmm. Don't give my wife any ideas. She's sitting here listening.
Right?
Hmm.
So, guys, I decided to go get a couple more of the Southern Specialties, the glass-filled nylon pocket tools. So that way, if somebody really wanted to try out a pocket tool set, but they didn't want to spend that 70, 80, whatever dollars, they can get into a little bit cheaper. I've loaded this thing up, got the deep dog leg, a chaos rake, a heavy, a standard, offset diamond, half diamond, and a short flat in that set. These run $25, so it's a lot more affordable pocket set for anybody who's looking at that kind of a roll. I prefer the aluminum bodied ones a little bit better. And they're not bad. They're about $14, $15 more, I think, for the aluminum bodied version. But I do have these in. I did work out I had to make some changes to the secondary tension tool to get that bad boy to fit and work right. Otherwise, it liked to rattle around in there a little bit. So got it tightened up. It fits in there pretty good. Rock out. Good morning, sir. All right. So what are you over there picking on?
Right now I'm trying a 570.
Yeah, I was going to say, that looks like the lovely little 570. I like that 570. That's a fun lock.
Yeah, it is. It's temperamental.
It can be, but it's by far the easiest lotto lock I've got to try and pick. Good morning, Mr. Orgus from over yonder. How are you doing this afternoon? Yeah, the nylon is light. I don't know that the nylon is much lighter. I should get a scale out. I don't know that it's much lighter than the aluminum, to be honest with you. In fact, here, I think I have a little mini scale back here behind me. And let's find out. Go into my reloading kit here and see what we got. Let's find out. All right, that is set to ounces. It is zeroed. Here's I guess we'll even take it out of the bag. So 0.655 ounces for the glass-filled nylon. So that baby's light. I mean, that's like having nothing in a pocket, right? Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it looks nice.
And then here is the aluminum 0.921. So yeah, it is lighter, but either one of them less than an ounce. So yeah, pretty sweet. I had two of these. I have a black one and the red one were the two colors I decided to grab. The black one is already spoken for. I need to get that packaged up. It'll go out today. There. Yeah, maybe a little bit of some reloading gear hanging around here. I don't use that scale very much for reloading. I didn't find it to be very accurate for it. Wasn't consistent enough, so I got something different, but I got it. Good morning, Dean T.
Oh, yes, I called this morning. You
Huh?
get on your phone and check out, see who's online.
Yeah, I try and follow along with the chat as much as I am able, anywho. See who the heck shows up and what kind of trash talking we get going on out there. I'm gonna play with the deep dog leg today. When in elk country, absolutely right. So there you can see, I'm just going to show that real quick. There's the two. This was my original prototype for the deep dog leg, and this is where we ended up. Pretty massive changes that went in there. We'll start off with this 1100. This one is a master core. When in elk country. So what elk country might you be in there, Mr. Wild Billiam? So I know they're start off with this. Let's see the kitties. I got a kitty. He's laying over here next to me. Maybe he'll make an appearance today. So I was just going to ask you there, Skip. I know you've had it for a little bit, been playing with it. What are your thoughts on that starter set you got?
Well, I like it. I don't know about that rake, though. I can't make that darn thing work for me. But the hooks are great. They're medium. I usually use a shallow, but the feedback is tremendous. It's great. I like a popsicle stick. It could be a little longer, but I love them fixed. I was just picking my 410 with it, and it worked like a charm. I haven't really tried them too much. I just took a look at them on my video, and I just played with them about 15 minutes before we started this video, and
Yeah,
I think they're great as far as I go, but I don't go very far because I don't usually use a medium hook. I like the shallow hooks.
yeah. You know, and as far as the rake goes, I don't know. I've messed with quite a few rakes, and I find that little cycloid for me just honking works.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Whitetail country in West Virginia, huh?
West by God, Virginia.
We've got as I go throwing crap around, I don't even know where that went. That just disappeared completely. We've got whitetail around here. More mule deer than whitetail, but go just a few miles to the east rather, and the whitetails show up. I grew up in Minnesota, so a lot of whitetail there.
Mm.
Big honking whitetail.
Mm. Oh, mighty. Mm. Mm. Hey, it works. I don't know what that. Yeah. I hardly scrubbed it and it opened right up. That's a great belt off. Mm. Works better than I thought it did. My first try was not
Well,
so successful.
Is for me, it's either that rake or like a quad peak are probably my two favorite rake profiles. The Quints I haven't had much luck with. The Bogotas are, for me, they're just too much.
Yeah, I don't rake
In
too much.
Chicago,
That's almost like eating.
well, be safe in that Chicago area there, Zoe.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
I know it's a little different looking profile, but for me, I've found that it works surprisingly well on a lot of different locks.
Yeah, if we rake a 410, let me see if that works.
I'm not a very good raker though, so I'm not a good judge of rakes.
Hmm.
I've never been
Oh,
very strong at it. If it's not a white belt, maybe a yellow. I'm not raking.
hmm. Hmm. It's too tight with that in there.
Well, that's good to hear there, Zoe. Yeah, it's quite the place, man. They've got to figure that out and get that under control. The number of people that are shot there every single weekend is just
Hmm.
unbelievable. But,
Hmm.
that's how it goes. I know I had a guy I worked with, he went to Phoenix for a conference. He came back from that. He said, I'm never going to that place again. And apparently, it wasn't exactly in the
Hmm.
nicest neighborhood of
Hmm.
Phoenix. And he said he got woke up every single night to gunfire.
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm kind of getting that as I walk around and I talk to people on the streets there. A lot of people are in favor of the guard coming in and trying to help get things under control and figure out what's going on. But I'm all for local government having control. But man,
Hmm.
there comes a point when something's got to happen, and usually it's got to come from the people, right? People got to decide to make a change, but I don't know if
Hmm.
that'll ever really happen in Chicago. It's pretty well entrenched there.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Cincinnati. How are you
Hmm.
basically in Cincinnati if you're in West Virginia, where they come right up against each other? I guess I don't know my geography very well.
Hmm.
How about everybody else? What's everybody else working on today? Anybody doing anything fun?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, there's some oddball ideologies on in the spectrum all over the place out there in politics, and
Hmm.
it's really bizarre what some of those thoughts are. But hey,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
cuffs and a 90A Pro, Mister Orgus. Awesome. What kind of cuffs you playing on?
Hmm. Hmm.
I found.
Hmm.
Where was it? Oh, I got that in my pocket actually. Brought brought back an oldie today. That was my first ever pocket set. I
Hmm.
carried that doggone thing around with me for, man, 15 years, and it still looks as nice as can be.
Hmm.
But I was going to try out. Working on a challenge like, yeah, I need to work on one too.
Hmm.
I don't remember who it was. Was it Mr. Dean P that wanted one of my logo locks and wanted to do a little trading for it?
Hmm. Hey, broke.
That one's got a half ball in it, so I thought I'd see if that would work in my one peg or one handcuffs. Driving to your first job, listen. Good morning, Broke. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day working. Stay safe out there, and don't work too hard. What's in that? Oh, that's lock picks. I got to start figuring out and move a bunch of my stuff upstairs. I'm going in for surgery on Monday, so I want to see if I want to get as much of my gear upstairs so I have crap to play with once I'm done and laid up. I hear all these people talk about using half balls and such, but I don't see that doesn't reach far enough in there to do anything. At least not on that one. I don't want to jack this kit up too bad, though. This is a fun kit. I like this little tool set. That is just, they are such tight handcuffs. I just don't know what the heck I'm going to use. Well, thank you, sir. Yeah, me too. I hope it goes smooth. And it's downright crazy these days that something like this, a full knee replacement, is an outpatient surgery event. I go in and I come home the same day.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. How nuts is that?
That is nuts. Oh,
I go in at 7 in the morning. They said they'll start surgery about 9. I should be out by 10. They'll have me up and walking by 11 and going home by 1.
That's outrageous.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
What kind of handcuffs you got there? What brand are those little puppies?
I don't know. They say double lock handcuffs designed for special police use, but I highly doubt because I only paid $15 for them. But they're hinged, and these things are terrible to try and get out of. They're impossible.
Yeah, they didn't give me any morphine there, Zoe.
Probably
They gave
hydromorphine.
me Oxy.
Mm.
They look nice. Those don't look like bad cuffs. I don't know.
Well,
There's some
that's
weird
good.
brands out there though. Like I have a couple of pair that were pretty doggone cheap cuffs, but they work. They're
Yeah,
fun to play with for this.
the picture showed me a cuff with a 3-link chain between them, and this is what I got. I tried to order again and got the same thing, so I give up.
And you were trying to get chained ones?
Yeah, because those you can escape from.
I'd like to get a set of hinged ones actually. I think
Uh,
hinged ones would be fun to play with. I have 3 pair of chains. And 2 of them are pretty easy to get out of. They're really easy. That one pair, like I said, the one I've got, the pawl spring inside there is so doggone stiff that I break every freaking tool I try to use on them. I don't know how to get out of those.
well, this keyway is not the same as normal cuffs, I don't think. This is awfully small key.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Let's see. Well, it works nice.
Right? So famous he got his name put on some cuffs. That'd be kind of cool. I'd like to do that. Get it with Southern and order up a special one of its special sets. Get some engraving on there. I'm not that much of a handcuff guy, but I've been playing with them. They're fun.
Yeah, I seen your video where you put your hands behind you and lock them in and pick them, and
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. An old pair of Smith & Wessons. Yeah, see, I had Peerlesses back in the day when I was carrying them, but I sold all my stuff off to some other officers that I figured needed them when I got out of it. Good morning, Labs. How are you today?
Yeah. Morning. Wow.
Well, let's see. Let's move some of this out of the road.
Mm.
And let's bring up this. Ooh, where did he go to? Where did he go to? No, no, no. Oh, Road Pro. Road Pro. Where's Road Pro? Where did I put Mr. Road Pro?
Mm.
Here's Mr. Road Pro. I've been fighting with this thing a little bit. I'm about ready to give up and just send this paint on to somebody else. Part of it. That's like the widest tensioner I've got, and look at how sloppy it is in that keyway. Yeah, it's this challenge lock is driving me bonkers.
Mm.
And all they asked you for was the gun back. Oh, well, that was a good deal. Yeah, no,
Mm.
for me, when I was doing that stuff, I had to buy all my own gear. So,
Mm.
see, then I come up to this one. He's too thick. Too thick. I wonder. I wonder. Either one of these. I think these are going to be too thick, too. Yeah, they're way too
Mm.
thick. I should trim one of these babies down just a little bit and make him work.
Mm.
Yeah, I've tried using two tension wrenches in there, and I found a couple that kind of fit, but it's just really hard to control with two, if you know what I mean.
Mm.
This doggone challenge lock, I
Mm.
have, I have partially gutted this thing down. Well, I've gutted it down. I only have two pins in the stupid thing, and I still can't get anywhere with it.
Mm.
So that's why I'm saying it might be time to send this painful on to somebody else. And
Mm.
it is a crazy, crazy lock.
Mm.
Harder than what my poor. Yeah, I've done two thinner tops and put in there, broke, and it did kind of help, but
Mm.
I'll mess with that thing someday. Or I won't. I don't know. Maybe I'll send it on to you, Mister Broke, and let you have fun with it. I have two challenge locks. One I've got open. That one, that thing is driving me bonkers. But I still want to figure this stupid thing out.
Mm.
Still want to figure out this
Mm.
disc detainer. Is that what they call that disc detainer? Yeah, it's a disc detainer lock.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
I have yet been able to open this darn thing either.
Mm.
Turn those as far clockwise as they go. Right.
Mm.
So what you're talking about with one like this? Is that what you're talking about, Zoe?
Mm.
I have one, but it doesn't fit in this top and bottom of this lock. It'll fit in the top, but it won't fit into the bottom. So again, I might have to do some modifications to it, one side of it, to thin it out a little bit so it'll fit. But yeah, I have that one.
Mm. mm, mm,
Yeah. One of these days, I might mess with that. Yeah, I have a few as well that I've tweaked to fit
mm,
different things, or I've built for very specific
mm,
things. Grief.
mm, 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 mm,
This doggone disc detainer, man, is driving me bonkers.
mm,
Come on, we find a disc. Where are you?
mm,
I just don't get anywhere, man. Just don't get anywhere. There's that side.
mm, mm.
I got. Oh, what we got? We got something. So, what state are you in, Mister Hambrook?
Oh, I'm in Sunshine State, Florida.
Oh, that's right. You're down in Florida. I remember you telling me that before.
Mm,
That's right.
mm, mm, mm. Yeah, not too many pickers from Florida. Well, in Florida, from Florida, maybe different, but not too many in Florida.
Yeah. Well, I finally the other day found one more um, picker in Wyoming.
Wyoming, wow, that's a long
There,
way from Florida.
there are not many of us here that I
Mm,
know of, anyway.
mm. Yeah, we seem to get everybody from the eastern seaboard coming down to Florida.
Yeah. You were teaching a kid how to pick locks, and all he uses is two paper clips. Hey, I've done it with paper clips before. Yeah, it works.
Mm,
So Broke is asking if you are going to do an interview with Lockpicker 1969.
I don't know. I don't know Lockpicker 1969, but I liked his
You,
interviews with other pickers. I'm not
you
sure I
should.
got
You're
lots
always
to
looking
say.
for pickers to interview and introduce to the community. It's a great way to get out there, and
Mm,
he makes it very easy and rather fun. So you should look him up.
well, on your recommendation, I certainly will.
You should. He's a good dude. Very good dude.
Yeah.
Good call there, Mr. Broke.
Mm,
Oh, what dog?
mm,
I might have to step away for a minute and go let my dog out. He's over here screaming at me.
mm.
So I will let you hold the fort down for me for just a moment, sir. I'll be right back,
All
guys.
right. Oh, Mr. Broke. Wow. You on this thing 24 hours a day, Mr. Broke. I get up 5 o'clock in the morning. He's already posted 3 hours ago. That guy, he can stay awake forever, I think, 'cause I see him late at night. Mm. 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 Big T man. Mm. Oh, these little Brinks locks are so much fun. Why they're yellow belt lock? I've got green belt locks aren't easier than this darn thing. Of course, if I put my pick in right side up, I might have a better chance. Nothing in there. So, yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, it went. How about that? I was looking at the screen and it just went. Oh, darn yellow belt locks. They're a pain in my back. Hmm. Backside. Mm. Take a lot of short naps. There you go.
I'm
Yeah.
back.
All right. Doggy feel relieved?
Hopefully, we'll see.
They never go when you want them. They go out there and sniff around and
Yeah,
play.
yeah, exactly right. Yeah,
Mm. Mm.
yeah. So this is one of the other things I'm playing with. I grabbed one of those Southern Specialty wallets to try out a little bit,
Mm.
and it's laid out pretty neat. I've already thrown some things in there. Oh, I should show you guys this. This came in my most recent order from down there. A
Mm.
little rivet pocket set. Look at the size of that tension wrench. Talk about tiny.
Holy mackerel.
And then a nice little set of fan out riveted picks to go with it.
Is that the rib or wrist pick or?
No, this is from Southern Specialties.
Oh, they got neat little gizmos. I have to
Oh,
check
they've
them
got a
out.
lot of stuff. If you've never looked over their site, they have a lot of equipment.
Oh, I hate to look over somebody's stuff because then I want to buy it.
Yeah. And then I threw those in here. This little pocket rake set. Those are titaniums. And I'm going to throw one of my bypass cards in here as well. The only thing for me is I don't know if I want to turn around and use this as a full blown wallet or not, just because I like being a cybersecurity dude. I like the RFID blocking properties, but
Yeah.
I might try. I have this old front pocket wallet that I don't use anymore that's got carbon fiber slabs on it, and that's what it uses for the RFID blocking. So I might take those off and stick in there and test it, see if that works to make it blocking, and then I can run with that.
What the heck is RFID, huh?
So you know how you have your credit cards that have the little chips and crap on them?
Uh-huh.
They actually broadcast a signal, and
Really?
it runs on what's called RFID.
Hmm.
And if you have the right equipment, you can walk up behind somebody and you can scrape information off of those cards.
Oh, you can scrub your card, huh?
Yeah,
That's
you can
pretty
pull data
neat.
off of. Now, you can't
Mm.
necessarily get everything to be able to go out and go shopping with the card because you don't have the security keys and you don't have, there's a bunch of security behind it. But you can garner a lot of information. The same with our driver's licenses anymore are scannable. You can pull
Mm.
information off of driver's licenses. So I like having an RFID blocking wallet that kind of helps block those signals.
Yeah, I've got one of those, but it don't hold no pics. Well, maybe the chaos card, but
Yeah. YouTube blocked your first video, DNP? What's going on? Would they tell you why? Did you have some music or something playing in the last or your last video? Did you have some music going? I know they ragged on me for that one time. I had some background audio going that they didn't like. What are you doing, cat? What are you doing, cat? Come here. Come here, buddy. Good grief. I got too much crap on my desk, man. They didn't like the yelling of the movie Tigerland. Yeah, I know you can get the little card slipovers, Zoe, but God, who wants to have a slipover on every freaking card in your wallet? I'd rather have a wallet that just does it. Yeah, I know they have that. Their kit, a couple of their kits come with an RFID card. That's where I need to get myself a Flipper Zero so I can play with those a little bit. I want to do some security stuff at work around the RFID stuff. We use a lot of RFID out there for various things. Oh, come on there, you dog. Yeah. Yeah, they get growly sometimes about movies and crap in the background.
Say, Greyhound, I got this little gizmo I got from Sparrows, and I'm told that little cuff key don't work. If I send this to you, would you check it out on some Smith and Wessons?
I don't have any Smiths, but I've got Peerless and
Yeah.
I have 3 different brands, but I don't have any Smiths.
I think they're about the same as a Peerless, but I'm not
It should be.
certain.
And
Yeah,
that's supposed to be a handcuff key?
yeah, it's a little handcuff key. Let's see, where'd my?
Oh, that's kind of cool. What, you just kind of fold it out of the metal?
Yeah, it comes in a thing like
That's
this,
kind of
and
neat.
it breaks out. It just breaks out. It's nice to carry around in your change pocket, and you can get away with having a cuff key on you.
Right? That'd be kind of cool.
And this is the one in the Chaos card. It's got a cuff key in there too, and some comb picks, wafer picks, digglers, and a rake and a
Oh,
hook. That's
yeah.
my
Right.
everyday carry.
See, I've got this card
Hmm.
that Southern made for me. Did some engraving on me, but that's got some rakes and a short hook and a tension tool in there. But with that custom engraving on there, I really don't want to break that apart.
Is that a Brim Workshop card?
Is that a what?
Brim Workshop?
No, this is Southern Specialties.
Oh, my, I didn't know they had those.
Oh, I'm telling you, if you've never looked at their site, they have a lot of
Hmm.
gear.
No, I've never been to the site, just to your site.
Yeah, they make my tools and a lot of the stuff. Some of the stuff I carry, like the cases and stuff, they're Southern Specialties cases. That's
Hmm.
where it's got that Southern Specialties logo on that, like the black case you have laying there. That's Southern Specialties logo on there. That's their case.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty neat little case. Nice
They
and
make really nice stuff. Like this is the one I carry all the time. This is my medium case. This is or their medium case. But I mean,
Hmm.
man, you put so much gear in that case. It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks really neat. It looks like it's
And I've
jam
got
packed
a
full.
large version as well that's just badass. These tension wrenches. This is one of their little cases for some of their tensioning tools. And this is a set of this is Stu's tension wrenches that Southern makes for him.
Hmm.
Those are really nice tension wrenches. Did a really
Oh,
nice
they
job on them.
certainly are, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a big fan of Southern Specialties. They've been very very good to me.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, I was thinking of giving away a set today from Southern during the live. Let's just pull these out.
Ooh, pick me, pick me.
So He
Mm.
made those up for me. Look at how polished up they are, just like a doggone mirror. So we've
Yeah.
got a quad to quint rake, an offset half diamond, and a gentle reach tool. And then
Mm.
that tension wrench and that tension wrench. I really like these two. I shave the back edge off of mine a little bit, because otherwise
Mm.
they stick out far enough they kind of get in the way of the hands. I'm not crazy about that, but yes, there we are.
Mm.
But yeah, he highly polished these up. I mean, they're just like a mirror.
Mm. Book of Secrets. Yeah.
There we are. Look at those. Very pretty little kit. He sent me those to use as a giveaway, so
Mm.
I've had them sitting here for a little bit. It might be time to do a giveaway today. They are very, very pretty.
Yeah, they are. They're shiny.
Yeah, he polished the crap out of these things, man.
Mm.
Yeah. Book of Secrets. That's another one. I've never physically seen one. I've just seen people share pictures of them. That is a very
Mm.
neat looking case. I think it's huge.
Mm.
Huge, huge, huge stuff.
Yeah. Good book.
So yeah, that was what I thought I might do today is give that set away to somebody.
Mm.
Trying to think of what else I've got in the wide world out there. Yeah, he
Mm.
polished the living crap out of those, and they just randomly showed up in one of my orders, and he's like, "Here's a set for you to give away." So I appreciate him doing that every once in a while, throwing a little extra dig in there. You know, I've been placing some pretty doggone decent size orders. At least for me, they're good size orders. I don't know. Lots of crap makes the wife really happy.
My wife isn't happy about anything to do with lock picking.
Yeah, it's not exactly the cheapest hobby,
Mm.
but it sure is fun.
Sure is.
Oh, you won't. All right. Well, I
Mm.
can put you in there, broke. Let's see. What should we do? What should we have people put in the chat to get in here? Let's go hashtag shiny. Throw that out if you would like to be entered into the giveaway. Happy wife, miserable life. You know, you always hear that happy wife, happy life, but I think that needs to be changed a little bit. I think it should be happy spouse, happy house, because that's a two-way street.
My wife is going, yeah, yeah, go Greyhound. She's in the background paying attention to me.
Yeah, but it works both ways, right? You both got to be happy to have a truly happy home.
Well, I don't know. As long as I'm happy, she should be happy, right?
Huh?
As long as I'm happy, she should be happy, right?
Well, she should be, but it doesn't always work that way. All right, let's see. We got a couple people in here on the shiny, shiny. I'm gonna let that hang for a little bit, guys. Sorry, but we're gonna let it hang so we can get a few more people in on the drawing. But yeah, it's a very pretty little set. That he did just a gorgeous job on those. They look very nice.
I get a set like that, I'd be afraid to use them. I wouldn't want to mar them or scratch them up.
That's kind of exactly why I have. Let's see if I can get it out of here without making a mess. This
Oh, nice.
printed out to hold my pretty pics.
Mm.
I'll
Those
dig them
are
out and use them every once in a while, but these are my display pieces.
nice. Custom pick handles. Are
Yeah,
those
those are from
available?
RuneSmith.
Oh, Roomsmith. Yeah, he's a great
Yeah,
guy. He knows how to pick like nobody's business.
yeah, he's a very good picker, and he makes some absolutely beautiful picks.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen some of his work on online, and he does great work.
You're pretty happy, and you got rid of them. Got rid of what, Mr. Broke?
Hmm.
Huh. Nola says he can't help but chuckle because he's using the exact same lamp in his lab, except it's in black, as what you have sitting there.
Oh, yeah, it's antique brass. I don't know where I got that. It's older in the hills. Hmm?
Mr. G. Key Man, how are you? Another shiny entry. All right. Who out there is the disc detainer lock guru that can help me out with picking a disc detainer lock?
No, that wouldn't be me. I've never
Yeah.
touched a DD lock.
Yeah, me either. I won this tool from Sparrows, so I'd like to learn how to use the doggone thing, but man, I tell you, I went and bought a lock just for doing this with.
Hmm.
Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, it's a great starter lock. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, awesome. My happy ass. I can't get anywhere with that lock." I did buy another one. Well, this was the dimple lock that I bought to try and play with. Look at how tiny this thing is. Little itty bitty bitty thing. It's so doggone small. My dimple flags don't fit in it.
Wow.
Luck Chuck, you may be able to help, huh? I don't know if there is any help for me. I am pretty doggone feeble when it comes to this thing. It is kicking my rear thus far. Where did my tool go? Oh, you're pretty happy you got rid of the wipes. I gotcha. No comment. No comment.
Don't get rid of me. I ain't trying. 49 years ago.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, you told me where you were at in Florida at one point, and that's
Oh,
kind of the same area that we usually go to on vacations. So
yeah, I guess you go up to Bradenton. That's up for me.
we go Sarasota, Bradenton area. I used to get sent down to Sarasota for training.
Hmm.
Elroy's Toys, absolutely, man. We'll make room for you. Elroy's Toys says he might join us.
Well, I'll take this opportunity to bag off right now then and let him share
Oh,
the
you're gonna
screen with
ditch
you.
and run, huh? All right. Well, hey, I
Yeah,
appreciate you joining.
just touch and
Glad
go,
to
you
have
know.
you.
I'm glad you had me, and thanks for putting me on. This is
Nola
my
says,
first
"Blink if
time.
you need help." Yeah, no, you're welcome anytime, man. I try to do these every weekend. I probably won't have one next weekend because I don't think I'll be up to it. But pretty much every weekend I do one of these. So by all means, you're welcome to jump in and visit. It was fun talking to you.
Well, you broke my cherry, so I'm happy about that. This is my first live stream, and I don't mind telling you, I was a bit nervous.
Yeah, but they're kind of fun. I was nervous at first too, but once you get into it and you get things set up and watch the chat a little bit, it's just kind of a good time. And it's that much more fun when you get somebody on screen with you.
Hmm.
All right, Broke, we will catch you later. I'll let you know when you lose.
Okay, Mr. Greyhound, I'm out of here, buddy.
All right, thank you, sir, and we will, I'm sure, be chatting more later.
And I thank you for the opportunity to get my feet wet. I'm going to try it on my own tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. Do it. Do
Yeah.
it. They're fun. All right. Have a good time, you guys. Bye.
Take care.
All right, Mr. Elroy, are you going to jump in here and harass me now? The link is pinned up there in the chat. Same for anybody. You want to hop in, jump on in. Yeah, Mr. Broke fixing a washing machine. Yeah, washing machines are fun to work on. I just It's weird. I hit these pins in here, or discs, and they all feel exactly the same. They just kind of grind back and forth. I don't hit that empty spot like everybody's saying there should be. Maybe there was one. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I just don't know. I needs help. He did not leave the chat. Yeah, well, that's good. Hang out, listen in, harass us. Hey, Mr. Elroy's Toys is in the house. How you doing, sir?
Wonderful, wonderful. Am I coming through? You can hear me?
Yep, I hear you. You're a little quiet, but
awesome.
I hear you.
Alrighty.
I can turn
to my
you up, I
earbuds.
think,
So.
a little bit. Yeah, I can adjust you. There we go.
Oh, good. Wonderful, wonderful. What are we playing with right now?
I'm playing with a disc detainer lock, trying to learn how to use this Sparrow's disc detainer tool.
I got you.
And it is kicking my rear. I've been working on this stupid thing for a couple of weeks now. Not real hard and heavy, but playing with it, trying to figure it out every once in a while. And then I put it away and go, you stupid damn thing.
Oh, I got you. Let's see if I can find my one here.
One thing that I did a little different on mine, I'll just share you with you. So I know, I talk about how you got to get this in and you want your teeth here to be on your very outside disc for your tension.
Right.
So I laid mine in there, measured things out, and then I printed a 3D wafer to put on just so it helps keep it level. A little bit easier than trying to manually do all of that. And that seems to be working all right. And it's hitting just the one pin. So everything looks good there. Just for the life of me, I'm not getting anywhere to feel anything.
Sorry about the noise.
See there, Zoe? He can hop on a live. I'm pretty sure you can hop on a live too one of these days. Hint, 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 nudge, nudge.
So with your 3D one, you can do it sideways like you're doing. With the washers, I had to do it up and down, straight up and down. So you're good
with
there.
The washer.
But
what do you mean?
I don't have a 3D. I don't have a 3D printer. When I was using the washer, I showed you on that video. If I had it on the side, the washer would off center and play with it more. Where you have a 3D print, which is more precise size.
Yeah, exactly. I 3D printed it to actually fit just right over the nudge, so it doesn't go anywhere. It sits in there pretty good. Yeah.
This device might be a little smaller than the other one.
Easier
here.
You don't have any working cameras. Well, it's always just audio.
I haven't done this one in a good minute.
Yeah, that's the same lock that I'm working on too. That Zarker.
Yeah, that's actually why I grabbed it. I got
a nice little lock. Actually, I really like the lock.
I agree. This is a good one to play with as well. Reliable. It's a Home Depot one. Yeah.
Oh, really? I've never seen a disc detainer lock at Home Depot.
Yeah, I think I ended up buying it on Amazon, but yeah, Home Depot's got it on their site. One of our guys from Robert from Waco, he's the one that turned me on to it.
I've just looked at a local Home Depot store, and pretty much everything they've got in there is master.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm trying to find that same disc detainer tool, so I can at least do it.
Overpriced master for that.
Yeah. It should be right here. Yeah, so here's let's see, my bag. Oh, lock pick.
Yeah, I need to try out one of those tool rolls and see what I think of those. But I've got this Mondo case for my law lock set, which I really like this case. And man, I can put an awful lot in there, so I could always consolidate down if I want. But in the meantime, I use one of my bags like this. This is all, that thing is full of lockpick kits, different sets. Works quite nicely. Nice to be able to just throw in a bag and go. The trouble I'm having is feeling when you've actually set a disc. Because, like I said, they all feel exactly the same to me, just crunchy, grindy crap. Did we lose you there, sir? Well, let's see. I'll look at this and see if I can figure out how this works. Remember, hashtag shiny if you want in on the giveaway. How do you search the chat? Does anybody know how you do that? I know you can do it. I just don't know how. So I don't know if anybody knows how to do that. Did I lose everybody? Anybody there? Am I all by my lonesome? Is it me that is hung up? Hello? What's three? Who else we got in here? Lockchuck.
Hello.
Are you guys hearing me? Or did I lose my audio?
I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yep, I hear you.
Okay.
It just got so quiet, nothing moving. So I'm like, what the heck, man? Did I lose everybody?
Yeah, the only way I can search chat is Control F and then like just a regular browser search.
Yeah, maybe that's the way to do it.
So so you got the Zarker. Oh, there he is. Maybe he went somewhere. He's back.
So we have 6 entries right now for the giveaway. 6. There, it changed up the screen a little bit. Maybe that'll be a little bit better. The layout.
Is yours the 45 or the 55?
45.
45. Okay. So do you know about counter rotation?
A bit, yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure because most Zarkers you have to counter rotate.
Well, that's kind of what I've gathered is that you put your key in, you get all your discs set, and then you crank them as far with a separate tool.
Right.
Clockwise as they will go. And then when you tension, you actually then use your tool to come back counterclockwise.
Correct. So, no, what counter rotation is the last disc is not a 0 set. So the disc you're tensioning off. Yeah. So the way to confirm that is put your key in and unlock the lock. And when you look down in there, you'll be able to see that the discs are not aligned with the key. So I'm gonna try to find.
Well, how?
So I'm just trying to.
You mean after you turn the key back and remove the key?
No, when you unlock the lock. So I'm trying to get
Right.
the light to our camera to work. But when you unlock the lock, look down at the keyway and see if the key is aligned with the first disc. If it is, it's a front tensioning lock. But if the disc is slightly rotated, it's a rear tensioning. So, but most Zarkers are rear tensioning. And I'm trying to, yep.
Focus. Let's see if I can.
All right, so it's hard to see.
You able to see that down in there? So there's what in the unlocked position.
In the yeah, so that looks like
Now there's a lot of wiggle room there.
Yeah, but see how the key when you turn right there, it goes past, and you got that triangle shape.
Yep.
That means that disc is not a zero cut.
Not a zero cut, so it needs to be rotated. So yeah, so as I understand with that one, once you've set the others, then you would maybe go and you would tension on one of the other ones and then turn the outside handle to remove that disc.
Yeah, so that's a close-up view of mine. You can see that big triangle shape. You can kind of not see the reflection of the key. But that tells you it's more than likely rear tension. What does your key look like? Let's see.
Right there.
I just want to take a close-up. I'm trying to make you big. Sorry.
Is my mic working now? Finally?
Yep, there I hear you.
All right. So,
perfect.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, come on. You can focus. I know you can.
Lost my earbuds. Powered down or something.
You don't want to focus, do you?
And it looks like your video may have frozen unless it's me. Well, maybe it's me.
There's my key.
My video froze. Give me just all right. Okay. Let's see. Let me new. All right. So just trying to. So it looks like. So looking at your discs, the first disc is just about 2 millimeters back. It's the flat part of the key. Yep, right there. You got a zero turn, so that's all the way clockwise. The next disc is that notch. That's disc 2. Then it looks like you may have 2 that are no turns right there.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 7. Okay, yeah. Then you got one that's about a 45 degree, and then you have the last 2, which are the little cuts. So, okay, I'm just that kind of give you an idea. So when you start picking, so I tell you, I don't know if I can. I was gonna say if I can pop off, that'll make you, or pop my video off, that may make it bigger, so I can just see what you're doing.
There, I can make you bigger.
Oh no, not me, you. I'm trying to see what you're doing.
Oh,
so.
Well, we can do that too.
Or if I do this, nope, I stay on. I was trying to do audio only. Which is the way to do audio.
I can just do that and just go.
Yeah,
there you go.
All right. Well, I hate to block it all too, but all right.
Oh, you're good.
So, so when you turn everybody clockwise, correct?
Yep, everybody's turned as far clockwise as they go.
All right, and you're only tensioning on the very first disc.
Yep, right there.
Okay.
And there my tool should be as far back as it will go.
So once you find the first disc, let me the very back. Are you at the very back or the very front?
I'm at the very back right now.
Okay. So that first disc, Let me know when you get to it. And what I do is I always turn, when I'm trying to find a disc, I always turn clockwise. And I keep rotating clockwise because I know they're turned all the way clockwise. And if my rotation stops, I know I'm on the disc.
Yep, right there.
So hold it straight now in that position and then counter rotate and tell me what you feel. And
Oh, let me get back on it. Damn.
Yeah. And a lot of time, yeah, and I usually, this is just me, I put my lock completely horizontal so I don't have any gravity. Nope, don't turn that. Leave that tight. Okay. Now turn that counterclockwise and hopefully it feels gritty all the way counterclockwise.
That's what I've been feeling, yes.
So when it feels gritty all the way counterclockwise, return it all the way clockwise. That's usually a zero cut. You're not feeling the gate because you're starting off in the gate. So hopefully when you turn back to zero, you may feel a little click or...
Yep, I did.
Okay, so that's a zero cut, meaning it's all the way to the right. All right, so now go to the next disc.
Yep, there I'm on the next one.
Turn it just a little bit counterclockwise and maybe you'll feel a click. And it may not be much turn before it starts going gritty again. Or if it even wants to come out.
Yeah.
So when you turn back right, hopefully you'll hit a free spot right there. Did
Right
free
there.
up. All right, let's go to the next one.
Okay, on the next one.
All right, turn this one to counterclockwise, and it's probably going to feel gritty all the way. I can hear that, yeah. So that's more than like a zero cut because you never felt a free up spot, and hopefully when you get back to zero, you'll feel a click.
Come on.
And sometimes when it's really tough, you can lighten up on your tension just a little bit to get it to go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. I think. Let me go feel it again. All right, it's all the way over.
All right.
There's the next one.
Next one. So when you start, it may feel gritty, and then all of a sudden it's going to click just a little bit.
And barely moved it, I think, and I felt it click.
Yep, it doesn't take much on these Zarkers. So if you go past it, it feels gritty. Come back to it, click right there, and that should be a gate. Okay. And go to your next one.
All right.
Oh, it may have jumped right there. Or
kind of felt like it dropped into something.
Okay. So
next one.
And you may be at the tensioner right now. Your tips.
That might be. Oh. I think now I'm in the tip right there.
Okay, so let's go back through, check each disc as you go through and just see if it feels like it's in a gate. It'll move just a little bit, but it shouldn't feel gritty as you kind of rotate it. I say it's like moving it through a fluid versus moving it over sandpaper. And it only moves about, if you look at the lines on your pick, it'll probably only move between one square when it's in a gate. When it moves less than one square, more than likely it's binding because the tip has a little bit of play in it.
So, right. Let me find the next one to drop down to and feel.
Yeah. If they all feel good, you'll go all the way to the back. And a lot of times when you're really close, every time you drop one at a gate, your tensioner almost feels like it drops in a false set.
So I haven't felt anything on the tensioner at all, but
okay.
I don't know what that one's doing. Yeah. Get back on this one.
Yep, sounds gritty.
Yep. There was a little click.
All right.
I'm at the very back again.
Okay, so find that the furthest back disc.
Yep, on it right now.
Put tension on it and then counter rotate slowly. Okay. It doesn't look like we are open because your tension didn't jump. Okay. It'll stop. Yep. Now you can put your tension back on.
Put the tension back on the back or on the front?
Front. The big T handle. Yep. Put it back on that because if you're open, all of a sudden your pick tip will jump. Okay. All right. So let's check that disc. Do me a favor. Just see if it starts feeling gritty about right there. Or doesn't want to come out. Okay. If that's the case, go right back to where it was. Okay. Let's go to the next one again. And do me a favor. Can you go back one more disc? I just want to see something. Okay. That's the furthest back disc.
There, I'm all the way to the rear again.
Right. Find that first disc, and we're going to give you a reference point off of that disc, and that's what I want you to. Okay.
Let me get on the disc. A hell of a time getting on the discs. That's my problem.
Yeah, it takes. I mean, the tips, you figure 0.4 millimeters, and you're trying to bounce it on something that's about 1 to 1.2 millimeters thick. So.
Right? All right. Let me go back. Let's hit up. Come on. Where's the opening?
Yeah, sometimes your pick will be at a slight angle and you don't realize it.
All right. Oop, there we go, all the way up. So there I'm on it.
Okay, where is your red indicator on?
About lined up over here with my thumb right here.
Okay, remember what line it's at. That's all I just want you to, I can't see it, but just remember what line that's at, okay?
I can tip it up a little bit. Right there.
All right. So now let's go to the next one and check that next disc. All right. So without much tension on it, it should be a little bit more counterclockwise than the first one.
Come on. Where'd you go? So it's all the way up there. So a little bit. Half a square, maybe?
Half a square counterclockwise?
Clockwise.
Oh, it's further clockwise.
It's further clockwise.
So it should not be because the back disc should be all the way clockwise. So maybe
if I go back, so right there, if you can see that.
Yep.
That is the first one.
Let off your tension and see if it'll turn anymore.
Yeah, there it turned a little bit.
Okay, there we go. Just make sure it feels free. Wiggle it back and forth. Don't have to, if it doesn't want to move. Yep, see, you're back in that gate. Right there, you slipped off.
Where'd you go? How the hell did I lose you already? Right there.
All right. And that's a little bit more than it was earlier, correct?
Yep, because it was back about here.
All right, now let's check the next one. This one should be a little bit more counterclockwise.
Come on. Jeez, oh Pete. jumps either all the way past it or... All right, we get back down here. We start up again. See, these things are driving me bonkers. Why? See, there it dropped past it. Come on, come back down. There's disc 1.
Mm-hmm.
Disc 2 is about the same.
Okay, turn it counterclockwise just a little bit. See if you feel a click.
Oh, come on, where'd you go?
If it feels gritty, yep, I hear it gritty. So just go back clockwise until you get a click. There you go. All right. As long as you didn't slip off. Now go to the next disc.
Next disc is way up here.
Mm-hmm. And that should be all the way clockwise.
Yep.
How does it feel if you start turning counterclockwise?
Come on, where's the other side of you? I was on you.
Hey, Orgus. More spontaneous.
So this is where I use that O-ring to kind of slide up and down to keep me on the disc that you're playing with. Showed you in the one video, but
yeah. So yeah, if you got a larger spacer, it kind of helps. Oh, do you put the O-ring down in the?
I put it on that red grid.
Oh, you put it on the red grid. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yep. And then I slide it up as I move to the next disc, so I know I don't drop down too far and whatnot.
Well, that kind of makes sense. A rubber O-ring.
Yeah, so like right there, you let go, it drops down, and that's one reason when I pick them horizontal. So when I let go, it just stays where it's at. Okay, you got to find.
Oh well.
Yeah, it dropped you all the way back down. That's fine.
It did.
So you had the first 2 picked. First one's all the way clockwise.
Good Lord, guys, I'm telling you, I am the struggle bus extraordinaire here. Now, where'd you go? Where's that gate? Let me fall into the disc. There we go.
Okay. Is that number 2? Oh. All right. That gave you a click right there, right?
Yep.
All right, let's go to the next one.
That one is sitting same place.
Same place. When you turned it counterclockwise, did it feel gritty?
Let me see if I can. God, I try and go counter and then I lose the disc.
Yep. That's the joys of disc detang.
There. Yeah.
Good morning, Mark. And that one probably when you get back to 0 will jump again.
Yep.
All right. Let's try the next one. I think I was off one disc earlier. That's why.
Where'd you go?
Ooh, that sounded like a click.
You hit a wall, but man, I'm way back. I'm like a full square behind the rest of them.
Yep, that's a pretty deep cut. So go to your next one. The next one won't be as deep, but it is a little bit of a cut.
me find you going the other way. There, I'm sitting on you.
Probably starts getting gritty pretty quick.
I hit it going counterclockwise, but I try and come back the other way, and then I lose the disc. Like there's nothing. It's right there. I'm on it. All right. Okay.
So was that the last one?
I'm on that one. I don't know what is going on there because I'll get on the disc and then I'll try and go straight down the other way and I'll lose it. Right there, I'm on a disc. Come around and nothing.
Does it ever stop?
It does.
Okay.
But I gotta turn it a long ways before it stops.
That's fine. So what's happening right here is the next disc behind it is holding the sidebar up, so it's not technically probably dragging across there so you can feel anything. But when you stop, what it means is you've hit the limits of that disc. If it would just freely spin, I would say you're not on the disc. But since it's turning and stopping, you're probably turning about 180 degrees. Well, about 90 degrees, I'd say. But I would turn it all the way clockwise until it stops. Did it find it? Oh, you got a click there.
Yeah, big click there, yeah.
Was that the last disc toward the tensioner?
That is, yeah.
All right, let's go all the way to the back then.
Well, no, it might not have been the last disc.
Okay.
I think there was another disc. Hand's going to sleep on me now.
Hopefully we're really close.
Man, oh man.
Disc to figure out.
Headset keeps failing.
Huh?
My little earbuds keep failing on me, so I'm stuck playing in the settings. So I'm just gonna leave it on the camera mic.
Okay.
If all the discs are set, you go all the way to the back. Do like we did earlier. Find the first disc. Apply your tension, and now counter rotate slowly. And if you get it, you'll feel the right hand jump. But if there's one disc that's not set, it won't open. So it doesn't look like we have all of them. Oop.
Oh, I got nothing. Frail lady. I might fight with this thing more. I've got the concept. I just need to figure out what I'm feeling and get through it.
Yeah, and with these Zarkers, it's the only way I can describe it is like you're either dragging across sandpaper or you're kind of pushing it between fluids. And sandpaper's not good. You're not in a gate. In the fluid, it's okay. But like when you're in a gate, you can check the disc or check the handle. It will move just about one full square on the Sparrow's pick. And then if you're not in the gate, when you wobble it, it'll be probably say 3/4 of a square or half a square. Because what you're doing, you're bouncing off each side of the internals. And when you do that, if you're in a gate, the disc will wobble a little bit. If you're not in the gate, the disc is firm, and you're just hitting the sidewalls.
I gotcha.
So that's the best advice I can give them. But yeah, they take some time to get the feel, and sometimes these Zarkers and stuff, you think you have to turn them more than you actually do. So there's some of them.
That's probably a lot of it right there.
Yeah, I mean they look like pretty good cuts, but really a true cut would be a 90-degree cut in that key. So it's like a chunk taken out of that key, and they don't do that because the keys are tolerances are not so good in that lock.
Right.
So, but keep trying. But I think you'll get it soon. You were close. But the way I was reading that key, that kind of may help you kind of if you look at the cuts and anticipate where the cuts should be.
Right. Yeah, I'll keep fighting with it.
Yeah,
I need a break though.
Yeah, that's
Let's
fine.
see.
Yeah, that's the best. And I'm gonna, if you need anything, I'll feel free to reach out. I'm gonna get back to what I was working on. Get back into the
All right, guys. Last run. If you want in on the drawing for the pick set, #shiny. I have 6 entries, it looks like.
All right, tell me about it. I missed the drawing.
So #shiny, and the reason it is #shiny, I have this highly polished set. Let me get back to my other screen. Oops. If I can get back, here we are. That Southern Specialties put together. It's a reach, a half diamond, quad and quint rakes, and then there's 2 tension tools included in that kit. He's got those things polished up to a mirror-like finish. #shiny in the chat.
Alrighty. So, do you have any other disc detainer locks, or is this what first one you started playing
That's
with?
the only thing I've got.
That's the only one. All right.
That's the only one I have.
I hate to say this. It's the only one you've messed with so far?
Yep. It's the only thing I've ever touched.
All right. Go on to wonderful Amazon. It's a great little learning tool. Get some of these. This is SUS 304 lock, or there's another couple of them. They don't seem to have the that you need the counter rotation to get them open, but they'll give you a great feel for them.
And which lock is that?
I don't know if I can get this thing. This nothing but shine over here. Let me turn off the light here. Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, I can't turn off the sun though. There we go. But it's it just actually says AN space JIA space BAO. And little cheapy China ones, great to start with though. This guy, it's actually all the same kind of, there's my reflection. Same kind of guts and whatnot. But they work just the same as this. They don't typically have the first pin or first disc needing to be counter rotated.
All right.
I'll
check on that. Hey, Mr.
I got this up. I'll put the name into the chat. But see, at least with the Sparrow disc detainer, I'll run it up and
Yep.
Vertical. Let's see here if I can show you the two. You probably won't be able to see it very well, but I got an O-ring on here to keep my place for doing the vertical.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a good idea. I might do that as well, just to kind of help keep that and help guide where I'm at. You can roll that up as you go.
Yeah, I'll find where the first bottom one is, for example. Slide that right up to it. Get my opening, which is somewhere over here. I think I'm actually off center here. There we go. Nothing but grit.
Mountain Mick, I think, says he just sent
There we
you a
go.
package, Mr. Elroy's Toys.
Yeah. Appreciate that, Mountain Mick. Absolutely. Can't wait for it to show up. I'll definitely post it when it gets here.
Yeah,
But
you'll
I
have
hit
fun
the
with that
one.
interview, Mountain Mick. He does a really great job. They're always fun.
And then tension is key too. I don't know if you're doing a lot of tension, a little tension, but when you get into the gate, you'll actually feel this rotate just a hair. It's almost like you can feel it falling in with that click. And with these locks, they don't have the false gates.
Play with different tensions to see what I feel in there.
Yep. Yep. Start a little tighter. If everything seems really hard, just kind of loosen up a little bit until you find your soft spot. So
post office tape is super expensive. You talking about like the packaging tape there, Mountain Mick?
That one barely moved at all and went into the gate.
Spontaneous disintegration. Welcome, sir. Yeah, there's a few good people in here today. Some new ones that probably haven't seen, maybe haven't seen. If you have, go sub them up. Got a giveaway going on, Mr. Spontaneous. A set of highly polished picks from Southern Specialties with my logo engraved up on the top of them. Hashtag shiny if you want in on that. I think we'll go till 9:30, and then that's when I will kick the drawing off.
All right. Yep. And sometimes when you're in the gate already too, you'll feel the tensioner push your fingers back, like you're forcing it out.
Right.
So it's
and maybe what you're doing there would be a better way for me to do it too, trying to go full up and down vertical instead of
these barely
angling it like I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Kick it in this way.
And like I said, everybody seems to do it sideways. I mean, horizontal. I just started this way the first time, so I kind of got accustomed to it initially anyway.
They be gorgeous. They are. Spontaneous. He did a very, very nice job of making some very pretty shinies.
All right,
and there's a couple of tension wrenches in there as well.
I think I've got it set where it needs to be. So went all the way back to the bottom. First one it didn't move, so let's see if that can tension off that guy. Oop. Ta-da! So once it does another click, and you're holding the tension on the zero, let that rotate with you as you're going. Hold on to zero, and then as you're rotating your tool itself, that'll get you your open. But just keep practicing with it. You'll get the hang of it before you know it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out eventually. I figure I'll have time to play with some of this stuff while I'm laid up next week. Be doing some lock picking.
Gotcha. Why are you laid up?
Although I'm going to probably give up on Mr. Nick Pick's lock over here because this challenge lock is driving me insane. He's absolutely right where he says, "Are you winning yet?" No. Yeah, no, I'm not winning on that lock.
Well,
but it's been fun. It was fun, but I gutted it out to play with it a little bit.
Well, you have Drain Brain coming your way here next week, as well as TFK. That's all it says, by an unknown maker.
Well, I'm going to find out who wants this beast, and I'll put it back together and send it to someone.
Yeah. If you want, I'll try it. Absolutely. But
yeah, I'll send it your way if you want. I might play with it just a little bit more. I got to figure out a better way to tension is the problem. the keyway is just wallowed out enough in there that I can't find a tensioner to fit it worth a darn. So it's hard because you got to counter rotate in that thing in order to try and drop things in place. And it's hard to do when your tensioners are flopping around.
Oh, gotcha.
I've done it with 2 tensioners put together, sandwiched together to try and get in there. A little bit hard to control that way, but I might have to flip it and do pins up as well instead of pins down like I normally do.
I see a few of them. Where's my...
But, you know, yeah, I'll have to try and lift that other lock up too, get another disc detainer lock to use on here.
There's a few of them where I had to use.
To start off with. And I think it will. I just got to play with it more to understand it.
Yeah, there's a few of them where I actually did a thin bottom tensioner while I was using the top tensioner to do the float, playing with the float picking. But yeah, some of those they just don't have much room.
Right.
What toy are you pulling out now? I might have the same I can break out.
Oh, I don't have any idea. Medico is another one that I'm battling.
Oh, I'm with you.
Medico biaxial.
I got the M3, no key. I've been able to make it with 3 pins. I have not been able to do 4 or 5 yet.
Yeah, I've got this one pretty consistent with 4. When I go to 5 pins, then I get lost.
Yeah, I'm fighting with barrels. Barrels are
beast is a challenge now. There's the key on the Medico that I've got.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's gonna be fun on its own.
And I don't know. Yeah, it's just Medico biaxial. I don't know if there's anything different model number or anything for those, but
yeah.
There she is.
I was told that the biaxials are harder than the M3s. The only thing different, though, with the M3, it actually has a bottom slide piece that you got to push in for it to allow the sidebar to actually even engage.
Right. I've had pretty good luck with that on this one. Like I said, up to 4 pin, but I get beyond 4, and that's where it starts kicking me in the rear pretty hard.
Nice.
But, you know, it's part of the fun, right?
I was just going to say, there's no fun in it if you can just open them all right away.
Yeah. Yeah, and man, it's really bizarre. I'll get 4 pin and try and move on from that to the 5. Get that 5th pin in there. And the pin 4 was the one that was killing me for the longest time. I completely gutted the doggone lock and only had pin 4 and still couldn't pick the dang thing.
Oh,
that
geez.
pin 4 was just a beast in this one. It drove me crazy. I haven't messed with it now in quite a while, so I probably can't do anything with it anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
Broke Pixel's trying to help me out a little bit with this one. Well, it looks like we're past our deadline for our drawing. So let's just go double check one more time. Make sure what I've got. Show 8, and that included me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 people in the drawing.
Nice.
Can I get in the live chat? Over here, and let's do a screen share. Which screen is it that I want? This one. Is it going to change over to that? Do you see the wheel?
I'm not seeing the change yet.
Nothing changed yet because I don't think I did it right. How do I know which screen is which screen? We'll just share it by a screen instead. All right. Hopefully that works. I'll take up and I'm just going to make myself a full screener. Maybe? Why is it not letting me do that? Let's go to this. No wheel here. I might need to move you to a different screen because Having it on the same screen as my restream is causing me fits. Let's just do this. And let's just go back here and let's say stop share. Reshare. Wheel of names. Allow. All right. See if that works. Give it a second to see if it shows up over here on the screen for everybody else. Let me know if you can, when you can see it.
It's up.
Because I can't see everything, so.
Yeah, it's active. Oh. There you go.
All right, here we go. Here are the list of names. Did I miss anybody?
I'm after the deadline. I'm on it.
Huh?
So I'm in after the deadline, and then there's one more in there. It looks like Mark Carter.
Oh, Mark Carter. I got missed him too, huh? Elroy's Toys. Mark. I think it's that way, right? Mark Carter. I don't know where I missed him, but I missed him. There we go. All right. How's that looking? At everybody. And we'll do the wonderful old last man standing kind of a spinner-upper.
Oop, got it.
Mr. Orgus. Brunch with the wife, Mr. Happy. Well, you have a wonderful brunch. All right, let's get to spinning. We'll do the wonderful last man standing, harass everybody. Mountain Mick, you're out of here. Sorry, sir. Delbert Alexander, you're late. Yes, you are late. Mr. Orgus, looks like you are out of here. Mr. Skip, you're out of here. Getting them whittled down. Yeah, how's the haying going? I know my brother's been having a heck of a time with hay this year. Spontaneous disintegration. Down. Got some elephant trunks inbound. Yeah, those new medium hook elephant trunks are pretty freaking sweet. Mr. Broke is out.
Yep, I got some of those in the mail right now. Medium.
I don't know when they're going to have them on their actual site. I think right now I'm still the only one that has them. Zoe the cat. Mr. Lockchuck. Done. Down to 4. Yeah, I saw your
oh no,
your lock Mountain Mick. You got a lot of goodness. Elroy's Toys. Sorry, dude. You know, Nola, man, that guy ends up in the finals on damn near every contest out there, doesn't he? I tell you, G-Key Man. I think it's rigged. It's rigged. We're down to 2. Nola and Mark Carter. And it looks like Mr. Nola is the wiener. All right, reach out to me, Mr. Nola. You know how to find me. Dog Pack invite. Yeah, if anybody wants to come join us on the Dog Pack server channel, that thing has turned into really something pretty cool, actually. There is a lot of goodness out there. Nola, woo, you have a wiener. All right. The luckiest man in the lock-picking universe, Nola Southpaw.
Nice.
But at
Good
least he's a
job.
Southpaw.
Awesome.
I'll give him that.
Yeah.
One thing that I found on this particular one that actually didn't seem to work too bad, I haven't tried it here in a bit, was hitting it with a quick zip of a rake first and then pick. So I'm tensioning it clockwise is what I've done in the past. And just give it a couple quick scrubs. Then I turn around and tension it counterclockwise. And that's actually worked really well. Honestly, 4 pins, I've actually raked the dang thing open a couple times. Which to me is crazy.
Nice. Yeah, I can use any tips or anything with mine at this point.
You don't do what?
I said I can use any tips. I've been struggling with her. I'll play with it for a little bit and I'll put it aside just so I don't get frustrated with her. But
well, that's kind of where I've been too. I'll play with it for a bit, and you know, like I said, I've got 4 pins in there, and I'll open the doggone thing 3-4 times in a row, and then I'll go days and not get anything, and just drive you insane. The other one that Broke actually pointed out to me to try, and that was just for whatever reason, the tip on these dogleg picks, I don't have to mess with the sidebar. Once I get them set, it just opens.
Yeah, gotcha.
Donate to Delbert. All right, well, reach out to me, Mr. Delbert. And I will get that lined up and going. I've got an order for my shop I need to bundle up and send out today as well, so I'll put it with it. Massive. Yeah, you got a lot of mokes laying there.
Oh, yeah, got him from Lockbench before he started getting a little thin.
I know. Me being the nice guy that I am, I sent mine over to Broke Picks to use for one of his reviews, and the guy was just so in love with them, so I gave him my moke picks. They're very nice picks, man. Very nice picks.
Absolutely. Very nice picks. This last order, I actually ordered there we go. The thicker ones, the heavier duty ones. I'm a little afraid I'm going to bend the thin ones. They feel a little fragile. They're great. You just got to go super light on your tension. And certain ones I was playing with, I was afraid I was going to start tweaking them. So that's why I jumped back into Workbench and grabbed the heavier ones.
I still have the case. I forgot to send him the tube that mine came in, but it was the minimalist set.
Oh, gotcha.
But really nice, very, very nice picks. I have this wall lock tool set, and man, I'm really loving those things.
Well, I hate to cut you loose, but I got a dog that wants to go for a walk sitting here beside me. I don't know if you can hear him or not.
Yeah, mine was hounding me earlier, and I probably need to think about getting moving too. I've got a lot to get done this weekend before. I'm hoping the weather clears up enough I can get my yard mowed one more time before I go out.
Yeah, we're in the process of building a shed, so I got to pick up the lumber here. Get going at it.
Well, I appreciate you hopping in and appreciate you helping me out.
Okay.
I appreciate it. I might have your address hiding around here somewhere.
Oh, you're good. If not, nothing else, you'll see it on the challenge locks when they get to you.
All right, sounds beautiful. And I'll get this other one put back together and I can send it off to you as well. Let you try that beast out. Do you want this gravity one as well?
Yeah, anything you want to send out a lively attempt.
I've got 2 of them. I have Gravity. That one I've picked and done. And then I have this Are You Winning, Son? That one is really something else.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate you having me on. I got to run.
Yeah. No, appreciate your tips and tricks. I'll be working on that doggone lock some more and get it figured out. You have a marvelous weekend.
You too. Thank you.
LP Bench has run out of Mokes, huh? Yeah. Maybe at some point I'll grab another set of those. They were very nice picks, but they're I don't know. I really like these law locks as well, so thought I'd share the love. Yeah, that was very nice. Have those guys hop in, try and help me out with that disc detainer debacle. Maybe someday I'll figure that stupid like out. I'm sure someday I will. Man, I don't know if I'll ever figure this thing out. What was the other one I needed to try and figure out too yet is a dimple lock. I have a really nice dimple. It's an Agent LS5. That'd be another one I could work on too, but haven't gotten very far with that thing either. Yeah, mine were the green handles. Yeah, I like the green handles on there. They're a very nice looking handle. Like I said, Broke has those at this point, so happy picking for him and those. He is really enjoying them. Which for his hands, that little longer handle on those, they're pretty doggone sweet. Yeah, I got these from, good grief, Nick's Picks, I believe it was, that I got this set from. Let's zoom this out a little bit, because it is a big case, big old honking case. Lots and lots of picks and profiles. The tension wrenches are phenomenal in this kit. Got some of the lovely 44 Delta handles for those. Makes a wonderful set. Wonderful set. Yep. Yeah, they are. They're great for the big handers, and no, I liked them. They were very nice. They were so long they don't fit really in any of my cases real well. They'll fit in that new one that I have for the Law Lock tools, but I knew that he could handle that and would love it. Yeah, they are. The Law Lock tools are amazing. That is probably the craziest gentle reach tool I've ever seen. Man, that baby is long. Yeah, the Turners they're amazing. Yeah, 44 Delta's handles on those what does he call them, coffin style or sarcophagus looking handles. They're great. They are most excellente. All of his handles are excellent though, dude. He just does beautiful stuff. Yeah, they aren't cheap. I mean, although I don't know if they still have any of this particular set left. This is one they were discontinuing, the one I've got. They weren't, for what all was included in that kit, they were actually pretty dang decent. I think they were like $60 for the entire set. They were crazy. And, or at least the last time I looked at the shop. But the hard part right now is getting them, right? Yeah. I wouldn't mind trying some of those little mini jimmies, see what I think of those, but I don't know when I'll have the time or the funds for that one. The wife's already upset with me for spending too much money on my hobby. The Lawbringer from Lockjaw. Yeah, that's a smaller set, if I remember right? The Lawbringer. It's like 3 or 4 picks. I think. If I'm thinking of the right set. I looked at that Lawbringer one day. It was kind of a neat looking set. I don't remember what this particular one I have is. What is that one called? Oh, geez. Do. Yeah, they look like they'd be pretty sweet little tool sets. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. The Lawbringer is a little smaller set. He must have finally got rid of all of the ones that I've got because I don't see them on the site anymore. Valerian EDC, Valerian Euro. No, that's still here. The Ridgeback set. $50 for that entire Ridgeback set right now from their site for the Ridgebacks. And yeah. Now the Ridgeback's 50% off being discontinued, as I understand it. But yeah, they're on a 50% off sale on those, and man, that's a screaming set of picks, man. It really is. They're go away. Why is my screen acting all weird and wonky on me? Let's just get right over here. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. There, now. Huh. It won't let me share my screen. Oh well. But yeah, the Ridgeback set. $50 for that entire set. And what do we got in there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rakes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 various picks, and then some offset diamond and reach, 3 more of those, plus the tension wrenches that come in there. It's got a 4-pack of Z-bars, and then it has a 3-pack of bottom of keyway set. That's pretty freaking good for the money, I think. That's my 2 cents anyway. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Ridgeback. There. Now it's going to let me share. There. So that right there, the Ridgeback set. Comes in this kind of a pouch. It's massive. Yeah, it is. I was sent the triple roll big pouch. So I actually used this pouch. This pouch holds the Mokes just perfect. So I stuck that Moke set in there, and that's what I sent over to Broke, was in this pouch like that. But there's the whole set. Look at that. Massive, massive set for $50. Yeah, at least with some of these rakes, you can see they have kind of a combination. You can scrub it and then flip and single pin, pick what you didn't get after, but I get you. Elroy's Toys, all right. Well, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate you joining. All right, go away. I'm going to have to probably drop off of here as well, guys. I got things to get done. The Valerian pouch. Is that what that small pouch is called, or is that the big triple? I don't know. Let's see. Go away. Good grief. Build your own, bypass, individual picks, dimple. I wouldn't mind getting his dimples. That'd probably be pretty sweet. Accessories. No. So I'm pretty sure this case is his as well. I don't see where he has. Yeah, there's lock-picking pouches. There we go. Large bifold, extra large. It's just called the extra large trifold pouch. That's the one I've got. Thank you much, Wild Billiam. I'm sure it will be amazing. I'm hoping it'll be up and cranking out before too long. Yeah. It's got that little camouflage one with the Law Lock logo on it. That thing's pretty cool looking kit or case. Yeah. Yeah, someday those tariffs will be taken care of, I suppose, and it'll get better. I don't know. It will. I know what they're trying to accomplish. I kind of get it. So, yeah. Yeah, it'll be cool stuff, dudes. Cool stuff. Cool stuff, Amundo. All right, what do we got down here? All right, well, I'm going to start cleaning things up, putting things away. BS for a couple more minutes while I do some of that. And I'm going to haul a bunch of this stuff upstairs so I have it up there and ready to go. So I have things to play with next week as I'm sitting on my happy 90 between physical therapy sessions. Don't know how long I'm going to be down and out of work, but we will see. So here's one thing. I don't know if any of you guys saw this. I changed mine. You get these 2 extra grub screws, and they're just laying in here, flopping around. They fall out. They're a pain in the butt. I just screwed them into the foam in that kit. They aren't going anywhere. The tool's right here. I can just pull them back out if I need them. To me, that just makes more sense. Makes them a little bit better. I'm not going to lose them. Not going to lose them. Oh, let's see. Deep dog leg. Oh, I got to put you back in there. I'm just putting him in this kit because I use that for the counter rotation, the turn-ins. Or the Ronin Pro. Is that a Law Lock tool set? The Ronin Pro? I haven't seen that one either. Probably is. He's got a lot of different sets. They're great tools, man. Really are. Let's see. Lockpick sets. Renegade. Yep, there's the Ronin. The Ronin. Let's see. If you guys can see that. There is the Ronin set. Yeah, that is pick heavy, not rake heavy. So that's a nice kit. Comes in a nice bifold wallet. Yeah, it has the same. Those are the same tensioners that are in the Ridgeback set. Yep. Oh, that has a 1.5 millimeter. That would be nice. I'd like that one. Mine goes from 1.2 to 2. But yeah, look at that. 165 for that set. Woo. Woo, buddy. But there, look at that. That's a lot of pick profiles. The one thing I've noticed on these log lock tools is these pick tips, man, they are tiny. They are really, really fine little picks. Kind of crazy. Yeah, that's what it says. Premium quality, 0.4 millimeter, 15 thousandths. 24-piece set. Yeah, those are some pretty thin picks. I rarely use 15 thousandths. They're just too thin for me. I just figure I'm going to break them. So I don't use those much. But most of the locks I have, I don't need things that are quite that thin. So, yeah, nice turners in there. Really like the look of that. All right, guys. Well, I am going to bounce. Go get some things done. I need to get some shipping done. Play with my wallet a little bit more. See if I can figure out how to get my parts in there that I want in there. Gotta go package up some products to ship out. Get some locks ready to roll. There's my extra pins for my Medico. Keeping them in one of these little poly cases so I don't lose everything. I'll get this one put back together. Probably throw it down the road. All right, man. Later, everybody. You guys have a marvelous weekend. I appreciate each and every one of you showing up. And we will catch you next time. I may not have a live next week. We'll just see how it goes. But more than likely will not be on next week. All right. Later, everyone. Bye.